Now, there is another situation that went down in the 90 Day Fiance universe. Do you guys still watch 90 Day Fiance, by the way? Because I started watching that new season of Happily Ever After, and I do need to recap it, by the way. Monday at 10 a.m. Eastern, Kelly. Can't wait to see you there. So basically, and it's so sad, this story. So big trigger warning for you guys. It's a really, really, really sad story. And it involves one of the most disturbing 90 Day Fiance couples out there, right? Do you guys remember Eric and Leida? The way that this woman came from Malaysia and she just treated his children like absolute garbage. She had no remorse for it. Just so many ugly, weird things tied up with her and her past as well in Malaysia, right? So these two have a very toxic ABUSIVE relationship and marriage. And Leida recently went on Instagram to accuse Eric of hitting her. She showed photos, videos, all sorts of things. And Eric, just a couple of days ago, was arrested for DV as well. And now we're finding out the news via Eric's Facebook page. And I don't even know how he's posting on Facebook because, again, he literally just got arrested. I was like, aren't you in jail? Like, who's updating this for you, right? But anyway, Eric made a very, very tragic announcement about what happened to their daughter. The two of them share a very young daughter. Apparently, she was only 5 weeks old. In fact, I had no idea that they even had a daughter together, right? So finding out that their daughter had unfortunately passed away, rest her soul, was doubly shocking because this was not even public information yet at this point that they had a daughter, as far as I was aware. Anyway, so give me a second, you guys. I thought I took a screenshot of it, so I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. I'm uploading it now. I'm going to read to you in his exact words what he had to say about the untimely passing of his 5-week-old daughter. Eric said, and I quote, "It destroys me and shatters my world to announce that over the weekend, tragedy has struck. Yesterday at 12:53 p.m., after 5 days on life support, my beloved daughter, little Alyssa Eleanor Rosenbrook, slipped the Shirley bonds to join her grandfather, Tom. I do not want well wishes or questions. I will not answer anything, read or reply. I ask just for prayers for her." And so when you hear that there's this domestic situation and it led to somebody being arrested and whatnot, now you're hearing about a child passing away, a young child, a baby, an infant. It raises a lot of disturbing questions, right? Especially, with the history of this couple, particularly, honestly, the both of them, right? What happened? And so the Reddit community from 90 Day Fiance Uncensored, they found some sort of alleged report. And in the report, it says the Division of Safety and Permanence has received notification that a child death, serious injury, or egregious incident has occurred and maltreatment is suspected, or that a child placed in out-of-home care has died and suicide is suspected. So they said that the incident is a serious injury as confirmed by a physician. The child was 5 weeks old and it happened in home, and that it's currently under review. Serious injury. Serious injury to a 5-week-old child in the midst of a DV arrest from a very violent and volatile couple. I hate to say it, but I'm suspecting these two of some bad stuff. How do you guys feel about this? I'm just curious. Let me see what you guys have to say in the chat. Sorry, by the way, you guys. I know it's a very, 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 very heavy topic. Ali says, I typically watch all of the episodes after all of the episodes have been released. That's actually a really fun way to get into series, to be able to actually full-blown binge watch them. Amy says, Big Ed scared me away from 90 Day Fiance. Listen, I don't blame you. That one was woof. Yes, Kikar, stay tuned. I will be recapping that. I watched the episode and everything. I've been struggling to find time lately, but I really am. I still watch all their spinoffs religiously, says Amanda. And yes, Nicole, I got you, boo. Happy Go Lucky says, rest in peace to that poor baby. I will never forget how Eric and Leida treated his daughter on their season. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, they were so cold, heartless, almost sociopathic in regards to the way that they dealt with his daughter. Like, there was no care, no compassion, no nothing, no regard for her. And so when you hear about this stuff, and then Leida also has been accused over several years of not treating her son very well, right? And then she also has been arrested for animal cruelty, if I'm not mistaken, right? Wasn't she some sort of animal abuse, right? And then there were rumors of her being involved in some sort of drag racing in Malaysia that led to somebody's passing. Just she's got a very bad history about her, right? So I'm really, really thinking the worst. And I hate that, right? Because they lost a child, but just given what we know about them so far, like, it's not looking good, right? Only a 48-hour hold. Oh, geez. That's kind of scary, honestly, because, you know, when someone's still heated in 48 hours and ready to finish the job. Woof. And I know, Tadisha, get ready for that recap. We got so much to talk about that. I missed yesterday's show. Did we talk about both of Mackenzie's babies being home? Did we talk about that? We talked about one of them being home, not the other, but it is true. She did just talk about how both of her children, Mackenzie, Mickey, both of her children are home from the NICU, graduated from the NICU. Thanks, Nikki. I completely forgot about that. I know, you guys, it's very, very sad. And I agree. It's a very strange thing to say, right? Like, I feel like just don't put anything on Facebook at all. Just do not look at social media if you do not want any kind of engagement with the story, right? And yeah, serious injury. What kind of serious injury would a 5-week-old have? Right? Right. That's what I'm wondering, Kate. I don't know. This does not look good. Kikar says between his DV, her dog abuse, and how she treated his daughter, this is a scary story. I hope the baby didn't suffer. Right. And you're right, Star. It is. It's all so sad, you guys. So I'll keep an eye on this story. I'll let you know if there's any news, you know, any developments about it, but it's not looking good. I don't know why these two don't separate. They are not good together. They're toxic together. They bring out the worst in each other. And it has very, very serious consequences for everybody involved in their orbit, right? And so, well, honestly, that story really was stunning to me this morning.